Hello, we're going to be reading the Day of Atonement, the booklet. Let's start with the front page. You can fold it so that it looks like a booklet. This should be the front page. Go ahead and put your name at the top. And this is called the Day of Atonement. It's taken from Leviticus chapter 16. But in this way, Aaron shall come into the holy place with a bull from the herd for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. He shall put on the holy linen coat, and shall have the linen undergarment on his body. And he shall tie the linen sash around his waist, and wear the linen turban. These are the holy garments. He shall bathe his body in water, and then put them on. And he shall take from the congregation of the people of Israel 2 male goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. Aaron shall offer the bull as a sin offering for himself, and shall make atonement for himself and for his house. Go ahead now in the table below, write down the animal and the sacrifice. So for example, you would write, according to verse 5, 2 male goats under animal, and under sacrifice you'd write sin offering. Go ahead and finish that table using the verses that we just read. Pause the video, and when you're done, unpause it, and let's keep going. All right, here we go. We are going to begin on page 2. Verse 7. Then he shall take the 2 goats and set them before the Lord at the entrance of the tent of meeting. And Aaron shall cast lots over the 2 goats, 1 lot for the Lord, and the other lot for Azazel. And Aaron shall present the goat on which the lot fell for the Lord, and use it as a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot fell for Azazel shall be presented alive before the Lord to make atonement over it, that it may be sent away into the wilderness to Azazel. Aaron shall present the bull as a sin offering for himself, and shall make atonement for himself and for his house. He shall kill the bull as a sin offering for himself, and he shall take the censer full of coals of fire from the altar before the Lord, and 2 handfuls of sweet incense beaten small, and he shall bring it inside the veil, and put the incense on the fire before the Lord, that the cloud of incense may cover the mercy seat that is over the testimony, so that he does not die. And he shall take some of the blood. Ooh, this must be the high priest going into the most holy place. And he shall take some of the blood of the bull and sprinkle it with his finger on the front of the mercy seat on the east side. And in front of the mercy seat he shall sprinkle some of the blood with his finger 7 times. Go ahead in this spot below. Do your best to draw the Ark of the Covenant. If you need to, you can pause. You can go online. You can look it up. But you're going to draw a picture of that ark with the mercy seat, and that's where Aaron is entering right now on this special 1 day a year called the Day of Atonement. Go ahead and pause it. When you're done, you can unpause it and continue on. Okay, we're going to continue on with the 2 goats. Verse 15. Then he shall kill the goat of the sin offering that is for the people, and bring its blood inside the veil, and do with its blood as he did with the blood of the bull, sprinkling it over the mercy seat and in front of the mercy seat. Thus he shall make atonement for the holy place, because of the uncleanness of the people of Israel, and because of their transgressions, all their sins. And so he shall do for the tent of meeting, which dwells with them in the midst of their uncleannesses. And when he has made an end of atoning for the holy place, and the tent of meeting, and the altar, he shall present the live goat. And Aaron shall lay both his hands on the head of the live goat, and confess over it all the iniquities of the people of Israel, and all their transgressions, all their sins. He shall put them on the head of the goat, and send it away into the wilderness, by the hand of a man who is in readiness. The goat shall bear all their iniquities on itself to a remote area, and he shall let the goat go free in the wilderness. Wow. In this box right here, please draw those 2 goats. You could draw a line dividing these 2, and on one, the first goat dies, and the second goat is set free, being sent into the wilderness symbolically with the sins of the people. Go ahead and pause the video, draw those 2 goats, and when you're done, keep playing it. Okay, we're now on the last page of your booklet, verse 23. Then Aaron shall come into the tent of meeting, and shall take off the linen garments that he put on when he went into the holy place, and shall leave them there. And he shall bathe his body in water in a holy place, and put on his garments, and come out, and offer his burnt offering, and the burnt offering of the people, and make atonement for himself and for the people. For on this day shall atonement be made for you, to cleanse you. You shall be clean before the Lord from all your sins. It is a Sabbath of solemn rest to you. It is a statute forever. And the priest who is anointed and consecrated as priest in his father's place shall make atonement, wearing the holy linen garments. He shall make atonement for the holy sanctuary. And he shall make atonement for the tent of meeting and for the altar. And he shall make atonement for the priests and for all the people of the assembly. And this shall be a statute forever for you, that atonement may be made for the people of Israel once in the year because of all their sins. And Aaron did as the Lord commanded Moses. Number 1, how often did the Day of Atonement occur? Oh, I hope I'm seeing some hands. How many times a year? That's your clue. The Day of Atonement occurred how many times in a year? Let's talk about this when we have our live stream. This is going to be one of the questions in your exit ticket. Number 2, what happened to the 2 goats on the Day of Atonement? Goat number 1, what happened to it? Huge clue. Think about blood. Goat number 2, no blood. What happened? Number 3, what is another way to say Day of Atonement? That was in our video in the lesson. If you don't know the answer to that, go ahead and take a look at the lesson again, the lesson video. Guys, thanks so much for watching.